Okay, I'm live.
Okay. What's up, guys? I'm Rewarding Conch.
Hi, y'all. I'm Fallen Ninja, and welcome back to Hooked on You. I
Let's
think,
go on our second date.
yeah,
We're at the lighthouse.
yes, yeah. We just got off of our little boat trip.
Apparently, everyone was gonna steal his yacht no matter what.
I guess so.
Because we rejected him and I
Yes.
thought we were gonna die that night.
Yeah, so I guess, does this game go until you, like, vote everybody off?
I don't know, but I feel like if we would have voted her off, we definitely would have died.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Be like, I thought we had something.
You arrive at the beach near the majestic black lighthouse. Its imposing form towers above you. A flock of birds circles lazily, no sense of fear or urgency, as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. Why does this feel like our first date?
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited about today. See? Spirit places her wrist delicately in her hand and presses your fingers down against her skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel... Is that the faintest of pulses?
Is the music louder?
A little bit.
That's so weird. I clicked the wrong button. That's okay.
I'm not reading all that again!
Yeah, that's fine. I'll skip through it. Let me just take that down a notch. Oh.
I was British! No.
I've been British enough for one day. Yeah, there is a settings thing in here. I'm not here today.
My blood is absolutely pumping.
So, what happens now?
Now, I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who's lived to tell about it.
Oh my gosh, is he gonna kill us again?
We're going there. Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse amongst the circling birds. I was kind of hoping we were going to the lighthouse.
I know.
Not gonna lie.
Like, I'm kind of excited. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? He's not
Dude!
country? How am I supposed to do that in a British accent? Hey, y'all. How's everyone doing today? Hi, Wraith. You sure seem chipper today.
Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange. Something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air that has ever been sucked.
I don't like how you phrase
I don't like that
wording. Be merry. Thank you. Thank you for choosing someone, anyone else to go on a date with today. Alone, again, forever. This is how I was meant to be. I feel alive.
Are you done? We're kind of, on that date you just mentioned.
I'm glad you're feeling better, Wraith, but like she said, we're in the middle of something. You mind? Oh, right. So, what you doing? Heading up into the eye of the lighthouse. I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one has been up there and lived to tell about it. But this sounds exactly like telling about it.
Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but... Spirit waves her arms at Wraith from head to toe. And if he's not dead, he's gonna be when I punish him for interrupting our date!
Oh yeah, fight for my affection. Hey now, we can solve our problems without our hair floating up into menacing shapes. I'll just be over here, running away. Enjoy the view. Oh!
I I think Wraith was kidding about that hole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean on account of it being, you know, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point. Regarding your... how do I say it? Spirit's hand floats up as she scratches her head contemplatively. You don't usually see her at a loss for words like this. Sorry, I was like British trying to say this. What's your mortal status? Because despite what our lengthy friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings doom to it from all corners of this world, if not further. Well, duh. You saw a freaking pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time, only to crumble at the rocks beneath the spooky tower. But you decide not to point it out because that wouldn't be too romantic, now would it?
I think my death from going into this lighthouse would also not be very romantic either. I think I'm alive? I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin.
Here, with me, the spirit. Does that really make you alive?
I guess I don't know. Well, when you put it that way.
You come with me up into the eye of the Black Lighthouse. You may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Because we have something. I wouldn't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit right here and now to figuring this out as friends, we could put that risk off for another time. Just be friends? Ouch. Is this her way of letting you down easy?
I don't know if I want that friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you.
I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You may die up there, and there's nothing I can do about it.
She's got a point.
Well, time to use the one power I know I have.
Yeah.
Zane.
Let's maybe die.
You take a deep breath and think about every particle of sea air as it travels into your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have such a thought, but you feel strangely at peace with that information.
I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it.
God, she looks so creepy like that.
She does.
Spirit smiles a cookie, devilish smile. Right this way.
I mean, we literally just told her we'd die for her.
Right?
So...
Inside the lighthouse, it's almost pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside this place is like a void. The last thing you see as the final rays of sun leave you is a horrible sight. A petrified body laying on the stairs, reaching not up, but down, as if it had been crawling. Watch your step! The things we do for love. That is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
When you arrive in the lantern room at the top of the Black Lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out, and seemingly defunct. Dust cakes the room as though it hasn't been operated in a century. However, somehow...
It was just morning a moment ago, but now it's night. I have a point. When did that happen?
What do you mean? Moment ago. We've been standing here looking out over the ocean all day. I really enjoyed the peaceful time together with you, taking in the view, standing in complete silence for hours. It was kind of my perfect date.
Really? I don't remember that.
I just called it the perfect date and you can't be bothered to remember it? What kind of game are you playing with me?
I want to remember it. It's just that for some reason my mind is completely blank. But hey, I'm not dead.
Oh, you're already dead, and have been this whole time.
That's true.
Maybe we'll never know. It doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to it. The massive lens refracts moonlight through itself, a subtle spark that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went, staring into this light as the sun fell and the moon rose. Thanks for spending the day with me. I really had a good time.
You know, not talking to you and forgetting that you existed and such. That's it? Don't get me wrong. This is really cool and all.
You should shut up.
I know, right? I guess I don't know what I expected.
I suppose if you thought you were walking into your death and nothing happened, it might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry. Anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me just flip on the light for the staircase so it's easier to get down. The stairs still look pretty dark. Spirit is interrupted by a strange hum. Then it becomes frighteningly clear to you that switch wasn't for the stairs, it was for the main lantern. A lantern that is now beginning to power up. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up to your nose. See? It's like maybe that switch wasn't for the stair lights at all.
Well, this is how I die.
Are those tentacles?
I think it's just like light rays.
Okay. Well, no, it was the thing around it. It looks like it's like in the metal part of a donut.
Oh, yeah. They do kind of look like tentacles, though. You're right.
Now we see who is really alive and who is really dead. I suppose it was bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking at the light itself will will protect you. Not sure I see the logic in that, but if it is magic, kinda defies logic.
I want to see it, but, well, I'm a little scared.
Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me, and I'll keep you safe.
Okay, I'm ready. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. Oop. I think that was pretty bad.
As long as I think you get on them, you're good.
Yeah, as long as it sees a little bit of it.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness. This is so fast. Oh, I live.
You okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. You're so brave. Maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. I'm so lucky you put yourself through this for me. It shows that you're real. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force of energy from the Black Lighthouse's lantern eye refuses to subside. No, it cannot be ignored, and it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, that was just a trivial game. This is real life, and real magic. You stare at it now, and its power penetrates your mind. Hey, been a while. How are things? Doing good? Feeling more dead or more alive? Yeah, love will do that to a person. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon. You wake to hear Spirit's muffled voice. You've got a terrible taste in your mouth, like hair. The air feels damp and smells like ash. It takes time for the sound to clear up, but eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear she's talking to someone else, not to you. You know how sometimes people say, it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it is you, and it's also me. I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought what you were doing was a sacrifice. You never gave anything up for me. Today, I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole lot different than this.
I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Nobody.
Oh yeah? Fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper. Not doing that. I'm dumping.
Don't you say it.
I'm dumping Evan McMillan, and there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Wait, what?
Rin,
Trapper turns from spirit and looks directly at you. You realize that you're laying on the ground of some weird tunnel.
I think that your shouting woke up Be Merry.
My shouting? What is going on?
I don't know.
Not the pair I saw.
Yeah, really. I think maybe... Well, fake snoring isn't going to help. I feel like saying something is also stupid, so I'm just not gonna say anything.
Can you save?
I can right now, after I've made the decision and don't know how it turned out.
In an attempt to be as quiet as possible, you hold your breath and freeze in place. Sorry we woke you up, Be Merry. After what happened, you'd probably be better off sleeping for a bit longer. Things just got out of hand.
How do you know? You were talking in your sleep, basically non-stop until you...
I was like, sorry, it was glitching a bit. I think
Oh.
we're back now. G spreekt. I'm like, wait, how do I? G spreekt Netherlands? How do I try to be British but saying it?
Blijkbaar. Yeah, see? There you go again.
The jig is up, as they say, up. They know you're awake now, and you're gonna have to deal with this awkward situation head on. That she was apparently dating Trapper, and we kind of get between them.
Yeah, right. Clearly,
No wonder she
shouldn't...
hates us.
Yeah, right. Clearly, I shouldn't be here. You two are having a very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. Not here on this island, or here in this creepy tunnel.
As far as goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you here.
We? You and Trapper. But...
After the lighthouse light came on, you blacked out. On your way down, I thought you might have hit your head on something. It's hard to tell what blood is new or old around here. Either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, so I asked Trapper for help. It's not that I can't carry you. I just didn't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messing with my shards. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves nothing more than having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. I love him smiling in the back.
yeah, right?
I could have asked Claudette and Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. Wait, so you trust Trapper?
yeah, but you trust Trapper?
Like and trust are two different things. You might think Trapper can be a real jerk, and you'd be right, but you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects different places on the island.
What's up, guys? Talking island mysteries? My favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pop in.
Trapper, you said this place was private.
Don't look at me. I didn't tell them about it. Half of the appeal of this spot is getting away from people like him. Well, geez, I can see when I'm not wanted. So, you three a throuple now, or... Because I gotta say, I really didn't get the whole Trapper spirit thing. But hey, if it's not my business, I don't stick my nose in it. We were not a thing. Nobody traps the Trapper. Not with traps, or with relationships.
You do realize sticking your nose in our business right now, right?
Wow, so hostile. If you don't want to talk about it, just say so.
I've never seen him pissy.
Yeah, right? Anyhow, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you head about 50 meters down that way, you'll find... Get out!
Wraith looks around just to be doubly sure that Trapper is addressing him.
I was just leaving.
This island, it's a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. And after a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me, and it became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship because somebody really didn't want to have that talk, but we were more than friends.
I dispute the events as told, for the record. I don't pursue, I stalk, and I lie in wait.
Seeing eye to eye was not one of the things we were good at.
Obviously. So, I hate to ask, but did I just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp, so I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought? What were you good at? Well, for starters.
Excuse me, I'll take that question, thank you very much. If you know anything about me by now, it's that I'm on a quest.
For revenge.
Revenge!
That was everyone.
Exactly. What you might not know, Trapper is like a great classical maestro of revenge. Trapper blushes behind the mask. That's one way to compliment a killer. Revenge against friends who had turned their back and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge against a barista who wrote Owen on his cappuccino knowing his name was actually Evan. For someone who thinks about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say to never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's the saying. And then you came along, Be Merry. You showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer anyone. Damn!
I'm not sure where you got all of that from, but okay.
You held a mirror up to my own doubts and fears and showed me that they aren't everything about me. That I can embrace those things but not be defined by them. You showed me that life after death can be more than just an obsession with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the ground in a dark cave or a dusty old tunnel. What the fuck? Okay, real quick. So does that mean if her and Trapper were a thing, that Wraith and Huntress were a thing?
Maybe. Well, I think Trapper has slept with everybody on this island.
Okay, yeah, that's
For
pretty
sure.
fair.
Whether it was just casual or they had something.
I'm sure he's dated all of them.
Yeah.
I just feel like him and Wraith were probably, like, didn't leave on good terms.
Yeah, probably not.
Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow. Gross. Clearly, appealing to Trapper's better features has been a winning strategy for dumping his ass because he seems to be taking it quite well. This whole half-assed dating show parody thing, at first, I obviously thought it was a lame idea. What kind of moron thought there was an audience for this? But then we spent some time together, and I realized there's something actually real here.
They put a random T in the middle of this actually.
Oh, in actuality.
No, it's
Whatever.
actually, but with a T. I don't know if they meant actuality.
Cruelty. And I don't want to give up on it. I want to give up on us.
Listen, Be Merry. While you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakling, Spirit confided in me that she has real feelings for you. I took it extremely well, naturally, because I trust her and value her opinions. That doesn't mean I trust you.
That's actually kind of cute.
It is. If you want to get to her, you have to go get through me first.
Now we're fucked.
Bypassing Trapper's test. Coming to BHVR TV Sundays at 8 p.m. Welcome to Trapper's test. Answer my questions correctly or die by my blade.
Okay, this is terrifying, but that is also very adorable.
It is. Question 1. What is Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her murderer's father, which she only lets her real friends call her.
You said Rin.
Yeah, he said Rin. Okay, you got that one. Don't celebrate yet. Question 2. What lives inside Spirit? It's a dragon.
A dragon.
Sure, everyone knows that. They won't all be this easy. Question 3. Where did Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl, before she was hell-bent on revenge? It's a restaurant.
Restaurant.
I know, to think I would date a waitress. Don't tell my father I ever mingled with the help like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. Question 4.
How is she not gonna kill him?
I know, right? What's Spirit's favorite color? Isn't it black?
Black.
Are these questions largely superficial? Sure. Maybe I didn't get to know Spirit that well. Maybe that's why Maybe that's why it didn't work out for us. Who knows? Question 5. The final question.
You got this, Be Mary.
Shut up, voice in my head. According to Spirit, what's worse than being dead?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I don't... I
Was
think
it not
it's
being
not
seen
being
for
seen
who you are?
I feel like if we both think that, that's probably correct. When I pitched Trapper's test to the suits at BHVR TV, they told me there was no room in the budget for a new car to be given as the final prize for winning. So I killed them all, right there on the spot. While killing them didn't solve any of the budget problems, it sure did feel good. I'm telling you this A, to brag, and B, to explain why the only thing you're going to win is me saying, "Congratulations for passing Trapper's test!" Not that it was some huge challenge. I mean, the woman obsessed with a giant light that shines in the dark has a chip on her shoulder about being seen? Go figure. You probably guessed, but rules are rules, even if I literally just made them up. You got it right. So I guess I approve of you dating Spirit or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe I'll find a reason tomorrow. For now, you two have fun. Wink, wink, wink. Trapper out.
I'm sorry you had to endure that.
I'm feeling a continuity error because doesn't Trapper want to kill us because we voted him off?
Not anymore, I guess, because
I
he's
guess.
okay with us being with Spirit. I think he'd want to kill us if we dated Wraith.
Maybe. What? 5 measly questions? It was nothing.
Not even that. As ridiculous and unnecessary as it was, the whole thing. The waking up in a random tunnel, the overhearing our argument, the news that Trapper and I had something going on, and the stupid quiz. All of it. Especially the Trapper out catchphrase. And you literally just dumped him?
Yeah, right.
It's only because I actually like you. None of it would have happened if I didn't.
And I like you too, Spirit.
Please. Tell me, Rin.
Ah, yeah. We moved up to the friend zone. Rin.
I didn't really like our lighthouse experience. It didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. There was something else I wanted to show you. Alone, up in the lantern room of the tower. Get your mind out to the gutter, Be Merry. It's not that kind of game.
Are you sure? There are a lot of innuendos.
What's that? Hold on a moment. I'm being told No, wait. It is that kind of game? Disregard the gutter comment.
Alright, putting my mind back in the gutter.
Come back up there with me?
There's no place I'd rather be.
Oh, damn. You're excited to return to the lantern room of this lighthouse, despite all of the drama and worry that was previously a part of this place for you. More importantly, you're excited to be here with Spirit. And not a spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes it all the more crushing.
Just gonna casually save again for no reason.
When you're interrupted by the arrival of Claudette and Dwight. Are they okay with coming up here?
I don't know. Claudette, Dwight. Funny seeing you here. Wait, did I say funny? I meant tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. What could be tragic about a family reunion? Those are always joyous occasions in my experience.
Before they can explain what that's even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl, a low, frightening sound. The lens begins to glow into a now familiar way. You prepare to shield your eyes in case something bad happens to you. Again.
Now isn't the time for any reality show adjacent shenanigans. Dwight, Claudette, shield your eyes. We don't know what the lighthouse will. Now, please don't interrupt. You'd think after all this time, you'd know that we've got your best interests in mind. Wait, what? No, of course I don't think that. Got wax in your ears, friend? I asked you not to interrupt.
Too late, the black light flares. In the darkness you see something horrible and strange. In the place of Claudette and Dwight are two goldish silhouettes. But before you can focus on them, the light passes and the two survivors are returned to the normal states.
It's breezy up here. I should have packed a sweater.
I mean, we knew there was something up with them.
Yeah. What in the hairy hell? Hey, watch the language. You shouldn't speak that way. Around your elders.
I can't see. It's like all blurry.
Wait, it's blurry?
Grandpa? Oh my god damn it. Grandpa? I can't. On my half it's blurry. I can't see what the creature is.
Oh, weird.
Oh. There it is. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, let me see if I can get a little bit of a grandfatherly voice here. My little Rin, you're such a woman now. They grow up so fast. What?
Be Mary. Meet Grandpa Kazan Yamoka. Well, technically not just Grandpa. Technically he's my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa. But that's a lot of greats to say in a row.
I haven't seen my little Rin since I watched over her from the afterlife when she was just a little girl. And I expect you all to say the greats. It's a matter of honor and respect. Except Rin. She can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel. But you...
Tony stares at you with his demonic red eyes. You're pretty sure even the decorative third eye on his mask is looking at you.
You mongrel. You must treat me with respect. Or so help me, I'll be cleaning bits of your head off of my canoba. Let me try that again.
I didn't expect that we'd be having to do with great-great-great-great-grandpa.
Or so help me, I'll
Demon.
be cleaning bits of your head off of my canabo.
A canabo is like a metal baseball bat covered in spikes. FYI.
I'm not sure what a peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of the noble Yamaoka bloodline in the first place. Dirk, Claudine, explain what's going on to me. It's Dwight, sir, and Claudette. Remember? We explained to you that you were going to come meet with your great-great-great-great-granddaughter suitor and to give or withhold your approval. 5 greats. Great. I have allergy stuff going on, so nobody, like, complain about how bad this is going. Great. I lost count. Grandfather, sir. Your honor, master, sir. Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge.
Pa, they must have summoned you here because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, I would be too distracted by torturing him for all eternity to continue with the rest of the... whatever this is. Show? Game? Experience?
Ah, yes, that makes sense. Only a man of my own power and magnitude can help.
Self-important much?
Nice to meet you, Kazan. Only my friends and family call me Kazan. Those who tremble in fear at my presence call me Oni.
You're seeing a serious resemblance to Trapper. I'm not the only... Trapper, in not only the sheer size of the man that Oni is, but also his attitude. Apparently Spirit has a type? You sure you can... or want to measure up to that? It dawns on you that, wait a second, maybe you do resemble Oni? Every time you've tried to look at your own reflection, however, you've become dizzy and confused. This definitely deserves more thought, but now's not the time to consider the fact that you might be some kind of fucking vampire with the first ever case of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad dogging you from 2 steps away.
That would be interesting. Vampires not being able to see their own reflection. I guess they can't, can they? Because they don't show up in mirrors.
I like this theory now. I've got one. Vampires do have a reflection, but to them they don't have a reflection because they can't see their own reflection.
Not just because they don't... It's not that they don't show up in mirrors, it's that they're self-blind and they just can't see themselves in the mirror.
Exactly. Vampirism gets rid of your ego because you can't see yourself.
Wow. Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick with Kazan.
We're gonna
Peasant. I realize now that you're absolutely correct. Peasant. I realize now the true purpose of my visit is to extinguish your light.
Oni waves his katana in the air at you menacingly, like great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, like great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up there, Grandpops, not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should get to know them a little better.
Young people these days, always waiting to kill people, insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what needed to be done, because your nobility depended upon it.
In his day, with such an imposing presence, he sure is giving off the serious old man yells at cloud vibes.
You darn kids, you get off of my cloud! You see, when I was a young man, back in my day, we didn't have foreigners in our land. Didn't need 'em. We had an abundance of culture already. A little too much, if you ask me. But I didn't make the rules. The rulers did. Exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commerce, theater, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories, courtesans, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions, and fast food. What were we talking about?
Spirit giggles at her. Great. Okay, I'm not saying all those every time at Oni's forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? Sure, she hates her father, so...
Listen up, old man. We don't have time for you to
God,
time for you to enlist? Hold on. We don't have time for you to list off
You
every
are
activity.
So good.
I'm trying so hard to get through this sentence. Let me try it one more time. We don't have time for you to list off every activity available to a samurai in the entirety of the Edo period. Silence, peasant! You're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbade from many activities that didn't befit the Bushido code, such as attending certain theatrical performances, for instance. Sometimes, however, a samurai would put on a disguise in order to seek out entertainment. Now, I'm not saying I did that, because I had honor, and a body built like an entire castle that is quite hard to hide. But clearly you have neither my honor nor my physique. You don't even know about the ins and outs of the shifting rules of traditional Japanese samurai etiquette. You fool! Rin, what would you want with such an uneducated admirer as this?
You find it hard to believe that any contemporary person knows all that much about who was and wasn't allowed to do what leisure activities over 100 years ago. However, you're really not sure how to handle this massive demonic old man.
Oh wait, I get it. Sweet Rin, my beautiful descendant. You invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash this jerk's head in. Claude, Doris, fetch my kanabo. Rin, wrap your robe around this mongrel's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter their brains on the beach. Together, as a family. Wink, wink, wink. Oh my gosh, he is Trapper.
This whole saying wink out loud thing is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in common, don't they? I feel like he would have approved of Trapper, though.
He may have.
I swear, B. Mary has a good soul and the heart of a warrior. They fought for my love in their own way, faced down death more than once, and put up with their fair share of nonsense.
Nonsense which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already? Of course, of course. Who am I to expect any
Entire life. Yeah, I was a little thrown off about the hugging thing. I was like, did you just seriously say, give me a hug?
Yeah, right?
Because none of that was there.
Uh-uh.
Like, all that was cut out.
Yeah, I keep occasionally dropping quality on my stream, so it must be an internet thing. I think I'm good over here, actually. Rin, now, push them my way and I'll split them in half. The sacrifice of this usurper to the Yamaoka bloodline will surely bring us back to life and set us back on the course of honor.
You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know that only one sacrifice can get our family back on track. Revenge on my father! Your great-great-great-great-great-grandson! Traitor to the Yamaka name!
The lust for violence in your voice, it fills me with cheer.
I'll never forget who I am.
I suppose, if this is the person you want to be with, to go on your journey of bloody revenge with, I should trust your judgment. The strength inside of you blooms from the same cherry tree that was planted centuries ago by our shared ancestors.
And if B. Mary ever treats me poorly, you have my word on our family's honor. I wield my katana and gut them like a fish.
She already has once, if I may interject.
A tear rolls down from behind Oni's demonic mask. You sure you want to marry into this?
How often are we gonna see
It'd make a great
great grandpa?
It'd make a great sitcom.
It would. And one last word of advice, my dear girl. The father stuff? Don't forget it. But maybe stop focusing so specifically and obsessively on it. What he did, it was awful, but it was already done. Do something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. I swear this is still better than dealing with Trapper's dad. I'm sorry if I was disrespectful of your great grandfather. He seemed like a very special man. I realize I will never measure up to someone like that. A warrior with a hell of a fashion sense. I mean, that mask.
Don't worry. I would never expect you to. Or want you to, really. If all I wanted was the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's Cave right now, avoiding his vintage bear traps.
Okay, we live past great granddad, so...
But it's not the life I've imagined for myself. This sense of abstract duty, anger at the world changing around me, a lust for blood, there's no way to live. And yet, as you... until now. Oh, God!
Oh, I am going to try to say this with a straight face and not be able to do it. Call me the dragon tamer, baby.
You haven't won this game yet. Please don't ruin it. Yeah, that was bad, dude.
Sorry, I have no idea where that came from.
That was a very Trapper line, and I'm done.
Oh, it was. It really was. Oh, I feel gross now.
I think we spin in mood as storm clouds roll in and surround the black lighthouse, and the purple light is actually really gorgeous.
I do really like that.
You know, the sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it will rise again. Spirit moves her sheer robe, showing you her strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. Maybe you could help me get a head start on applying tomorrow's sunscreen?
Again? I mean, yeah, of course. Last time was... Well, I definitely felt more connected to you afterwards.
To be totally real with you, I kind of just used you as a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear, though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled a foot freak. Not that there is anything wrong with feet, it's just that something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. Study. Study. I don't like this. This is weird.
So strange. Oh, that was...
God damn it.
Not close at all.
Close. Trying to be nice. Okay, I'm not doing that. This is weird.
Okay, I clicked it, but it didn't stop. Oh. I'm messing it up.
Failing at this.
I know. I'm just so nervous right now.
Don't make this any weirder than it already is.
I can't help it. Too bad.
So much.
Come on. You can do it.
God, it's so damn hot. I love feeling your hands sliding up and down my feet and between my toes. My skin has never been more moist. God damn it, I hate you. This is so weird. Oh. Get up here right now. Grab the eyes, I can't. This is weird. This feels like necrophilia.
Look at her pupils.
I mean, it is, but...
Look at her pupils, they're shaped like little
That's what
hearts.
I mean! I'm like, this is weird! Before you can find a towel to wipe off your lotioned hands, Spirit grabs you and pulls you in close. Her lips lock onto yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is...
Incredible.
She's crying. Clouds cover the moon and you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. You can feel the narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone and come to life, snaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting you up off of your feet. Fuck. Come here, you.
So this is what it feels like to fly.
God. This is awful.
It is one of those games.
As Spirit pulls you close, you feel bits of glass press into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean. Salty air stinging your skin as you writhe against your undead lover. God!
I don't like how they phrase that.
The lighthouse howls. Damn it! That's not helping! I didn't know I was gonna have to be narrating a freaking erotic novel!
Right?
I was not prepared for this! In the darkness, you're pretty sure the Spirit lets the dragon inside of her take over. If it kills you, you're sure it will have been all worth it. All been worth it. The clouds part just as you manage to pull yourself, exhausted, away from Spirit. A chunk of broken glass is lodged in your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood.
Sorry. I think this got stuck to me when I was having
The glass shard. Shop in, whatever. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I've got plenty more where that came from. You arrive at the beach to find Claudette and Dwight waiting for you.
Now is the time, Be Merry, to face your destiny.
Actually, up that. Be Merry, can we talk privately? Maybe, not here. Maybe someplace would be better for this talk.
You know how we feel about schedules, Spirit. Very strongly.
And you know how I feel about you telling me what to do. Don't do it! Like I said, I'd rather have this talk with Be Merry privately. It's not right to do it here in front of everyone.
You know, from my experience in upper management at my father's mine, I learned that if you're going to fire someone, it's best to do it in public so they don't freak out. Please, enough of the fire talk.
You think? No, she couldn't be. They seem so in love. Well, I mean, not really. Spirit is still Spirit. But if I tried to imagine Spirit in love, I suppose she hasn't attempted to murder Be Merry yet, so...
But she has murdered me.
Okay, fine. Your guess is as good as mine, really. That girl is very hard to read. A word of advice, though. If you're gonna end it quickly. In my experience, the more pathetic the creature, the more annoying the final howls are. I don't need any advice. Everyone out! Except for Be Merry.
Did someone say final howls? That's kind of my whole jam. I can stay, right?
Especially you. Out!
Does he have to leave, though? Lame.
Down with Spirit, you feel something awful hanging in the air. More awful even than Even then, the lingering smell of that Cleaver body spray. Ugh. Gag. I'm gagging. We're all gagging for Cleaver body spray.
Spirit, Rin, I don't know what you plan on saying, but before you say anything, just know that I really, really enjoyed my time with you. Getting to know you over the past few days helped me get to know myself. And for that, I just wanted to say thank you.
Sweet. You're welcome. And you know what? It's that kind of thing that shows me you've got a good heart inside you. Too good for me to carve out and toss into the ocean, but also too good for me to love.
I feel threatened.
I need someone who shares my interests, someone I can connect with, someone jaded and dispassionate, only driven forward by a desire for revenge. I need someone who isn't so warm that I feel cold in comparison. I need someone who isn't you.
But you dumped Trapper for me.
Can we just be friends?
I don't know if...
Before you finish that, just know, if we're not friends, you'll probably become enemies, and I will destroy you.
Friends it is.
I'm glad to have you here for me when I need you, but also not too close to me when I don't.
This is a lovely relationship we have.
So, yeah, I'll see you around. Spirit starts to leave.
Wait, what? That's it? That's how this ends? You're just leaving me here?
I'm not sure I'd use the word ends, and for that matter, I wouldn't say that I'm leaving, but us, we're definitely through. The fact that you can't see that, well, it just proves that we're never really belonged together anyhow. Good night, Be Merry.
What the heck? I just spent all this time on this island, doing everything I can to get to know you, only to be told that I should just leave the chocolate factory through the side door?
I don't know what that means. Anyways, I said good night, Be Merry. See you around. Jeez, I'm sorry. What a bummer.
Hey, why did she keep saying she'll see me around?
Gosh, I have no idea.
You liar.
And so my brushing skillers lived happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost. Whilst trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just spoil my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that. That you'll have to play again to find out more. Now, goodbye, Be Merry. See you again later. And again. And again. And again. Forever.
No!
We got dumped! That's how the dating is!
Oh no! We did it wrong!
Apparently you don't go for her. But I feel like all of them are gonna end like that.
No, there is actually a way that you get to be with them. I don't know what we did wrong, but we did something wrong.
Yeah, we were too nice.
Maybe, I don't know. I felt like we...
I just feel like you had too many other options or she would murder you.
Yeah, right? Like if you didn't pick the right choice, you just died?
Right? Oh my gosh, it's Colonel Sanders all over again.
It really
we're not
is.
meant for dating simulator.
No, we're not. I'm so disappointed.
We keep getting friend zoned.
I'm gonna tell you right now, while we're live on stream still, that I'm totally going to play this again in my free time to see if you can date Trickster.
Well, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you next time.
Yeah, we'll catch y'all later.